Hello everybody, I am Geo1. Welcome to my online toy museum. And today we're going to go through a few updates on the Rainbow and Shadow High dolls that I've collected over the past year. Alright, so this one, I'm sure if you're into Rainbow High, you've seen all these. This is one of the special editions. Very cute. She's a junior Rainbow High. She has kind of like a Asian motif going on with her dress, and good articulation. Doesn't have long fingernails, but multicolored, and she has a little accessory bag in here that has some Velcro, and then you can open that up, and then inside is just some stuffing just to make it look full. All right, so she didn't come with a stand. She does have the double articulated knees, so she can bend her knees well. And, just cute little bow tie shoes and everything. I just I liked her because of the colors. I liked the colors of the clothes and the hair, and I just thought it was, kind of a unique looking doll. So that's what I like about her. But, as you can see, she's smaller than the 10-inch Rainbow High, so she's more like maybe 7.5, 8 inches tall. These are some of the Rainbow High dolls, and the difference between Rainbow High and Shadow High that I've seen, not that I'm an expert on this, but it's that the Rainbow High dolls are human colors, and the Shadow High are weird. So here we have, Olivia, because she's olive-colored hair, olive-colored clothes, really cool clothes. She's even got pockets on her boots, so I don't know, she can store some change there. And she's got the R for her earrings for Rainbow High, but it actually looks like the Radio Shack logo. So I think she took Radio Shack logos and painted them gold. I think that's really what's going on there. And the other nice thing about these dolls is that they actually have eyelashes and glass eyes. And, for the cost, they have the double articulated knees, double articulated elbows. They have that unique hip joint I've talked about before, and I can show you here. So you have this extra piece of plastic that covers it so you don't see the gap in the leg. So I think that's really cool. And your, thigh twists up in there. So you have a ton of articulation with these dolls. You get the stand. They're really high designed, and they're $25 or so. But a lot of times they do go on clearance, and sometimes you can get them for like $11, which is usually what I get. Sometimes like, oh my God, $5, $9, really inexpensive. And this is Orange. And right away, what I notice about Orange is she's got really long fingernails. So she is not doing a lot of manual labor. I don't even know if she can push a keyboard like that, but she probably doesn't have to, because she probably has, some other, kind of activity. She's perhaps, into science, and, she can do all kinds of stuff with test tubes and things like that, or astronomy. Who knows? She can do whatever she wants. I also like that she has this clear jacket, kind of like a rain jacket, because it might rain at Rainbow High. If there's always a rainbow, there's probably raining a lot too. And then look, you put these little clips in her hair. And then, look, she has the little R. She has the Rainbow High and little locks on there. And then, kind of like a zipper on her boot. And this is like a soft pleather. So it's plastic, but it's, made to kind of simulate leather. And got those hollow heels. Take a look at how they're all narrow. So really cool, Double knees. So very pretty dolls. And they do have different face shapes. So there are several different face shapes. You can actually look here, and you can see that these two might actually be the same. They changed the lips. Oh, no, they're not. In fact, that's where I can see the difference. So the chins are very similar, and the cheeks, but if you take a look, you can see that the lips are a different shape, and it's not just paint. You can see that they're actually, Olivia has wider lips. So they put a lot of effort into, subtle differences in these dolls. I think it's fantastic. All right, also Rainbow High. This is one that so far I've not opened because I remember I thought it was a pretty doll when I saw it once, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Wait till that goes on clearance. Well, instead of going on clearance, what it did is it got really expensive. So I didn't know that Delilah is has albinism. So she doesn't have pigment in her skin, or at least much. And so that's the thing behind, the theme of her. And then it, went up to like, I don't know, $50 or more. But I managed to find it in a Ross for $17. So I'm like, you know what? I like this doll. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to get that one. And, all they do is sit around anyway on a shelf. So I'll just leave her in the box. But the dolls that I really like are Shadow High. Because I like strange, action figures and doll, and to me, these are kind of like action figures. They're just big. And right away, we will start here with Carla. And, a lot of times when I went to go look up Carla, there was often advertised as Rainbow High, but I'm like, she's holding a fan that says Shadow. I'm like, she's got to be Shadow High, and I'm right. And besides, no one's skin tone is like that. So, yeah, that makes her Shadow High. And look at her long white eyelashes. Really cool. And those earrings. She's got the S for Shadow High. Not rainbow. She ain't no rainbow. She's in the shadows. So they're more like tones, like gray and black, and then all the colors, the tones, not your primary colors of the rainbow. All right, so that's Carla. So she's really cool. Long hair. It's kind of got that plasticky stuff in it to keep it together so it doesn't go too crazy. So you can't run a comb through it. All right. And you got the long boots. But I guess you could... These don't come with a lot of accessories. So they just come with the doll and the stand. I guess you could take that off the leg if you want and just have the shoes. But I don't know. Why bother? It looks really cool. All right. You said there's her shoes. All right. Now, this one is lavender because she's lavender. And I went and looked them up, and yep, they're named after their colors. So the nails are not quite as long as orange. So if you take a look, you can compare that. I mean, really long nails on orange. But lavender's cool too. So I just thought it was, cool looking doll. Great colors. And you could comb this a little bit. There's a little bit of plastic kind of sticking it together, but this part's combable. Cool hat, nice and chromed. I hope this chrome lasts a long time. And I don't usually like the dolls with their glasses on, but I thought that she looked really cool. I think in the box she had her glasses on, or, I remember seeing her with the glasses. Maybe it was on advertising. But I was like, you know what? She looks really great. And they won't stay on. But if they did stay on, see? I think she looks really cool with her glasses. So I wear glasses, so I think it's neat. Maybe, you might need to put like one of those plastic bungees around the back and then around the back of her head to get that to stay on if you have one of these dolls. All right. And then this is Rosie. And everyone that sees Rosie is like, I love the coat. So everyone loves this coat. People are like, I would buy that coat. I would wear that coat. It's got cherries inside. So, and look, her nails are red with gold tips. And look at this fancy boots and all the details, the buckles and the strapping. And look, she's got like zippers around the knees. So she's got like, look at that. You have to actually, in theory, unzip this so you can get the boot off around your knees. So it's supposed to be snug. Such a cool idea. I don't know if these dolls, emulate clothing that exists, or the designers of these dolls are creating fashions that designers will then use. I don't know which way, but I just think they're fantastic. Although there are a lot of crazy, if you ever see some of those fashion shows, the things people wear, right? Pretty wild. And most of it looks like something that nobody would wear anywhere. But maybe they, still get cool ideas for like boots. All right. And then I think this is Pinky Pink. And what's cool about Pinky Pink? Yes, she's pink, but the braids, right? Gotta love the braids. Nice heavy braids and two different colors in there. Kind of a pink and then a more kind of darker pink, a light pink and a darker pink. And then, the two-tone nails. And she's got the really long nails just like Orange. And you cannot comb her hair. You definitely do not want to mess with these braids by taking them out, because you can never, they're done by a machine, and then they were kind of waxed or something, so you can't get them back together. So don't do that. But cool, it has like the zipper here, and it is non-functioning, but it's actually got like metal zipper parts there. So that's really neat. And again, look at the big old shoes for Shadow High. See, SH. And got the double articulated legs. She's got good grips on her shoes. Oh, look, it even tells you this is the left. And I bet the other one says R. Yes, it does. It says R. So in case you didn't know, your left and right, which one goes on which foot. So can help you out there. Oh, and then look at her earrings, Shadow High, with a little, just a rope and knot. So simple, so cool, so industrial looking. So, all right, so Shadow High and Rainbow High, the rivalry goes on. I don't know what kind of rivalry they have. Do they play sports against each other, or do they, have spelling bees or whatever, or fashion shows? I don't know, but I love them all. I think they're cool. Well, not all the dolls. Some, I definitely don't get all of them. But I just love these dolls in general. I think they're just such an elevation of dolls and into the realm of action figures. Because they're very articulated. You can do all kinds of action with them, and and they're not fighting. They're just probably just doing stuff. Oh, look at that! Isn't that neat too? Up there on the shoulder, just such great idea. Then ties in, sewed in there. I mean, these are clothes that just would be great. All right, well, thanks for watching, and we will be back next with an update on what's going on with He-Man. Oh, and if you wanted to see how big Baby Omega Supreme is next to one of these dolls, well, there you go. Baby Omega Supreme and Shadow High. You can play with them together if you want. They can all be friends. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.